in today's video, we're going to be reading chapter 19, I Will Find You by Harlan Coben. This is David's chapter, and the police might catch up to him. Or what do you guys think is going to happen for what you've heard from the last video? Let's get right into it. Don't forget to comment. I stand in front of Hildy's Winslow's door. Now what? I could knock, of course, but since there is a buzzer downstairs and she is already naturally wary, I don't know whether that's the right move. She would ask who it is. She would use the peephole to see who knocked. Would she recognize me? Probably not. Unless she heard the news reports on my escape. Either way, she wouldn't just open it. So option 1, simply locking, couldn't work. I wear a Yankees baseball cap I bought from a street vendor on 6th Avenue. So if she ends up describing me, she wouldn't know that my head is shaved. I plan on ditching it after I visit Hildy. Option 2, I could try to kick the door in, or I don't know, shoot my way in. But come on, like she wouldn't scream bloody murder. Like none of the neighbors would report the sound of gunfire. Option 2 was a dumb non-starter. Option 3, I don't really have one yet, but I couldn't just keep lurking in the corridor like this. Lurking as in looking into the people in the corridor like this. Someone would spot me, wonder what I was doing. I hadn't really thought this through, hadn't I? I spent all these hours today in a car with Rachel, and I hadn't come up with a solid plan. Now I'm paying the price. There is a door to the fire stairs to my left. Maybe I could hide there and try to keep an eye out for her opening the door. But it's getting pretty late. Hildy/Harriet is in her 80s. Would she be going out again tonight? Probably not. I am still debating my next move when I see the doorknob at 4B start to turn. Someone is opening the door. No plan, so I work on pure instinct. I was about to say something, but I completely forgot. What's it called? David is a whole character. Like, I love his character. I love how, like, I'm acting it out, like, as if I'm David, you know? Like, I feel like I'm David. Like, I'm in his world, even though I'm just reading the words. I love this. Like, his character is such a character, if that makes sense. Like, it's a loving character, okay? Even though his crime might be scary, even if it's a crime, like a daydreaming, sleepwalking crime, I don't know. Where was I? I don't know why the door is opening right now, though I suspected that perhaps Hildy Winslow was curious about the purported package left in her vestibule and had decided to venture out to retrieve it. Doesn't matter. I don't hesitate. As soon as the door opens a crack, I throw my shoulder against it. The door flies open. I worry for a moment that I've been too aggressive, that I've knocked an old woman down with the heavy door. But when I burst through, Hildy Winslow is still standing there, wide-eyed. She backs up and opens her mouth to scream. Some primitive part of my brain has taken over, and so again, I don't hesitate. I hurry toward her and clumsily yet firmly cover her mouth with my hand. With my foot, I kick the door closed behind me. I pull her toward me so that the back of her head presses up against my chest, my hand still covering her mouth. "I don't want to hurt you," I whisper. Did I really just say that? If so, I don't think my words often offer much comfort. She squirms and grabs hold of my hand. She fights back. I hold on hard. I want to be kind here, rational, polite, but I don't see how that approach would help me or Matthew in a way. With my free hand, I pull out my gun and show it to her. "We just need to talk, okay? Once I get to the truth, I'm out here. I'm out of here. Not if you understand." With the back of her skull still against my chest, she manages a nod. "I'm going to take my hand away now. Please don't make me hurt you." I sound like something out of an old movie, but I don't really know what else to say or how to handle this situation. I got to thinking maybe he didn't end up murdering his own son, 'cause he seems too calm for this. Like, not saying that he was or is a murderer, but he seems like too calm in a good way, not in a bad way, you know? To the point where he's like obsessed with killing people and stuff. No, not like that. Where he's like calm, he knows what he's doing, but at the same time he doesn't. I let her go and hope to hell she doesn't scream, because I'm not going to shoot her if she does. See, he's nice, he's polite, okay? I'm not going to hit her with the butt end or any of that either, or will I? No, he wouldn't do that. Hildy Winslow lied about me. She lied under oath and helped convict me of killing my own child. How far will I go? I hope she doesn't press me into finding out. Hildy Winslow turns to me. "What do you want?" "Do you know who I am?" I ask. "You're David." Dang, she remembers. Her voice is surprisingly steady, confident. She doesn't look away. She isn't exactly definite, but she doesn't look frightened or intimidated either. "What are you doing here?" Hildy asked. "You lied. What are you talking about?" "At my trial, your testimony, it was all a lie." "No, it wasn't. There really is no choice here." I lift the gun and press it against the old woman's forehead. "I need you to listen to me," I say, hoping my voice doesn't crack. "I have nothing to lose, you understand that, right?" "Sorry. If you lie to me again, if you don't tell me the truth, I'm going to kill you. I don't want to, I really don't. But right now, it is my son or you." Her eyes start doing the rapid blinking thing. "That's right," I continue. "My son is still alive. No, I don't think you'll believe me on that, and I don't have time to convince you. All that should matter to you right now is that I believe it. And because of that, I will have no qualms. Qualms? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. About killing you. I will have no qualms about killing you to find him. Do I make myself clear? I don't know what to tell. I hear her in the tree, with the barrel of the gun. Now, this isn't easy for me to do, and no, I didn't hit her hard. It was a tap. No more. But it's enough to both get the message across and make me feel awful. "You changed your name and moved away," I said. "You did that because you lied on the stand and needed to escape. You did that because you lied on the stand and needed to escape. I'm not looking for revenge or any of that. But there's a reason you lied. And that reason might lead you to my son. Might lead to my son. So I'm going to either learn why or am I going to kill you? She stares at me, I stare back. You're delusional, like me. Hildy Harriet says, could be. You can't possibly think your son is still alive. Oh, but I do. Hildy hands flutters up to her lips. She shakes her hand and closes her eyes. I don't lower my gun. When she opens her eyes, I see a change. The defensiveness and defiance are gone. I can't believe you're standing here, David. I stay quiet. You're tapping this? She asks. No, I quickly pull out my phone and show it to her. I drop it on the table just to emphasize the point. This is just between us. If you tell anyone, I will just deny it. I feel my pulse quicken. I understand. And if someone is tapping this, I'm just telling a story to appease a serial. I'm just telling a story to appease a crazy killer who is threatening me with a gun. I nod encouragingly. Hildy Winslow looks up at me and meets my eye. I've imagined this moment for a long time, she said. You're standing in front of me confessing the truth. She takes a deep breath. I hold mine, afraid that even the slightest moment on the part will break the spell. First off, I justified what I did because I thought my testimony wouldn't matter. You would have been convicted anyway. I was the icing on the cake. That's what I told myself. I also genuinely believed you committed the murder. That was part of the sales pitch. I was helping put away a killer. And do you want to know the truth, David? I nod. I still think you did it. The evidence against you was overwhelming. That helps me sleep at night. What? Well, that would make sense, but it wouldn't. It truly wouldn't. Especially with all the details the police gives. That helps me sleep at night. The knowledge, the certainty that you've done it. But that doesn't really let me off the hook, does it? I was a philosophy professor at Boston U. Did you know that? I didn't know that. My attorneys dug deep into her background, looking for something that we could use on cross-examination. I knew that she had been widowed when she was 60, that she had 3 children, all married, and 4 grandsons. So I have studied all the ends justifying the means type rationals. I did that here too, trying to defend my actions, but there is no way around the fact that my testimony sullied the trial. Worse, I sullied how I saw myself. Her phone buzzes then. She looks up at me. I nod that it's okay to check it. No caller ID, she says. Don't answer it. Okay. You were saying? It was my daughter-in-law, Ellen. She was a physical in Rivery. An MD. I remember this from the file. She married to your oldest son, Marty. Yes. What about her? She probably still has a gambling problem. A chronic one. I didn't know that at the time. She's a respectable option. Delivered all my friends' grandchildren. Marty, I guess he tried everything. Gamblers Anonymous, shrinks, therapy, controlling her access to money. But you know how it is with addictions. You'll find a way. Ellen did. She got in deep, too deep to get out of it. Hundreds of thousands. That's what they had told me on the phone. Ellen was way behind in the money she owed, but she could get out from under. if I did them a small favor. She rubs her face and closes her eyes. Again, I stay still. You want to know why I testified against you? That's why. This man, he visits me. He is very polite, nice manners, big smile, big, but his eyes, I mean, they were black. Dead, you know the type? I nod. He also has poli- poliosis. Poliosis? She pointed to the middle of her head, a white forelock, dark black hair, and a white streak right in the middle. I freeze. Anyway, this man, he tells me the situation with Ellen. He says I'd be doing the world a favor if I helped them. He says that you definitely did it. Smashed your own child's skull with a baseball bat. But you're going to get off because your old man is a corrupt cop, and so the fix is in. I swallow. The white forelock. I know the man she's talking about. This man mentioned my father. Yes, by name. Lenny Burrows. He says that's why they need me to help assure justice is done. If I help them with this, they'll help Ellen. He is unexpensive loafers with no socks. He lays it all out to me. Do you want to know what I told him? I nod. No, I say. I'm not going to do it. Let Ellen figure a way to pay it back. That's what I tell him. This little man, he says, okay, fine, just like that. He doesn't argue with me, doesn't make any threats. The next morning, the same little man calls me. He says in a polite tone, Mrs. Winslow, listen, and then she squeezes her eyes. Shut. Like shut. I hear the loud crack, and then Marty starts to scream. And not Ellen, my Marty. The little man snapped my son's middle finger like it was a pencil. In the distance, Hildy Winslow, and I hear the sounds of city, whooshing traffic, faint sirens, the bleep of a truck backing up, a dog barking, people laughing. So I say, you agreed to help. I had no choice, you understand? I do, I say, even though I'm not sure that's the truth. Mrs. Winslow, what was the little man's name? What? Do you think he left a calling card? He didn't give me his name, and I didn't ask. It doesn't matter. I know who it is. Didn't you ask Marty or Ellen about him? No, never. I did what the man asked. Then I sold my house and changed my name and moved here. I haven't talked to Marty or Ellen in 5 years. And you know that. They haven't reached out to me either. No one wants to go back there. It is then I hear someone out on the street start to shout. A young woman. From the sound of it, at first I can't tell what she is saying. Hildy and I both look at one another. I move toward the window. The woman is still shouting, but now I can make out her words. Warning, the fucking cops are here. I repeat, the pigs are here. Someone else joins in, yelling the same thing. Then someone else. I glance out her window and spot squad cars double parked in front of the building. Four uniformed cops are running into the building's entrance. Two more squad cars come roaring down 12th Street. Oh shit. No doubt in my mind, they are here for me. I have to get out. And now. I hurry back toward Hildy Winslow's door, but when I open it, I can already hear the cacophony of footsteps racing up the steps. The sound grows. I hear voices. I hear the crackle of radios. They're getting closer. Okay, so I'm gonna leave off right there because I just want to make sure that this video isn't too long and to the point where I can upload it. And I want to see if there's any apps I can download to edit this video because it wasn't letting me upload it to YouTube. So I'm gonna try to do that today at night. What else? Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will make another video going further into this chapter, meaning continue reading where I left off, basically. I hope you guys like this video. Have a great night, if not a day. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the views, even though it might be just one view, one like, maybe 2 dislikes, whatever. I would love you guys with all my heart. And, if you guys give me support, I will support you. If you want me to support you, support your business, support your social media accounts, just comment them down below along with book recommendations, video recommendations, movie recommendations, anything you want to go ahead and type down there. I will likely see it and I will likely react to it in a future video, or likely record myself doing it in a future video. But don't go ham in the comments, please. I don't want you guys all spamming the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. So bye guys.